You ready, Herbie? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Herbie, what's the name of your group? What'd you think? Telescope. The telescope, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. For 25 cents, you can see the most magnificent telescope ever built in the world. 25 cents. Come on up, man. Come on up. Right here. What's your name?
Cutie Pie.
Hi, Cutie Pie. I'm Herbie. Have a seat right here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You want to see stars?
Yeah.
All right, look at the pretty stars. You see them?
Wow. I see all those stars.
What about the moon? See the moon?
Yeah. Wow.
You want to see some rain? I see clouds coming. I think I see rain coming. You ready?
Yeah.
You see the rain?
No.
Let's try that again. How about, you want to see the Milky Way?
Yeah.
All right, let's see the Milky Way.
That makes me hungry.
How about Comet?
Comet? It looks like Haley's comet.
It is. You want to see rain again?
Yeah. I didn't
All
see
right,
it the
I
first
see
time.
the rain coming.
Ugh.
All right, this time it'll work.
I don't see anything yet. No.
Get up, let me look at it. You didn't take the lens cap off.
Okay.
That's great.
Have a seat. Have a
That
seat.
felt good.
Okay, first of all, the first thing I want to tell you, always want to remember where your audience is. You don't want to try to don't turn your back on us. Yeah. So you should, when she was coming out, would have been a perfect time for you to get behind the telescope, so you've been out. The audience would have been in front of you. Also, one of the things that I would like to have seen you do, and this lady right here probably be the best one to show you how to style those signs. Each one of your props was way too shaky and way too fast. Okay. So Becky's really good at styling. I saw her. She took Vanna White's place one time. So she would be a great one to maybe help you with that. Yeah, I love the concept. It's very old style clowny. I like that. I think you need to just polish them for it. Good projection compared to last year. Oh my gosh, we called her the clown whisperer.
And I just asked her to do that 5 minutes ago.
You've grown quite a bit in a year, I'm telling you. I mean, Mom, you see what we've done to your daughter? Chatterbox, you see where you're going to be next year? Oh, by the way, that's Chatterbox, everyone. So yeah, I liked it. I think you can polish this out to be funny. I do want your exit strategy. You've got to come up with an exit strategy. That could be a nice solid skit, but you have to figure a way of getting off. Getting on, you can have a crew that actually sets the props for you, but getting off, you can't just. That's it. You know, you've got to come up with a strategy. So with that, Louis.
I like the telescope setup. That's an old one. I enjoy old classical sound. Again, with Bubba, the props, style the props, it's not so much that she needs to really be looking at them. We need to see them a little bit more than she does. If you can style them to us and then make a pass across the telescope, that would be great. The water, here's the thing. Building a prop is a hard thing. I noticed the legs on the prop were giving you problems.
I haven't finished.
We need to figure out another way to make them a little bit more stable. It's a beautiful prop. Hats off to you, dude, for making that thing.
Very
It's
nice.
beautiful.
3 strings.
But yeah.
3 strings.
3 strings.
Look,
through the
here's your
sides.
legs.
So
Just go string, string, string all the way around.
Yeah.
And then it won't go out any further.
going
Okay.
out through. It was great, but the good thing about having your legs built that way is when you're done with it, your exit is you slam those things together and it's a chase off. You just are able to take your telescope, close it together, pick it up, and beauty pie's out the door and you're right behind it. You just got to be careful where you're going on and off stage. But I liked it. It was fun. That was fun. It's good to see someone actually soap it up.
Make a mess.
I'm going to go to Joey because I got a feeling there's an air cannon somewhere involved in his comments. So, Joey?
You know, yeah, I like to see stuff blow up.
I knew it.
But I'm back with Lee on the seeing somebody get the mat wet. I think that this is a routine that goes that way, and I think I would try to keep it that way. It's very visual, and if we're gonna make a mess, let's make a mess. That's right. All right. So my thing is away with the 2 teaspoons. You need your 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, yeah.
If we're gonna do it, let's do it.
You need to make people think when you're putting water in that thing, where in the heck is this water going?
Yeah, how is he getting it all in there? I didn't know that you just got thrown into it. I thought you did a great job. I think that when he is going through his props, and it will come, whoever you work with, you could have helped him out a little bit actually by giving a little bit more reaction and letting us focus on you while he was digging. I thought that your prop presentation, just like everybody else said, that was one of the things that I wrote down. The idea with the comet, I thought was funny. I think that some individual props, the old screwball, or the old back of the belfry, the old signs, that fell off of the easel and things like that. I think that would be a good way to go with your props. So you've got the Milky Way is on a stick, and you're able to hold it up. That's going to present it to it, so that everybody can see it. I think that'll help with that. Slow down a little bit.
Yep.
Everybody that I've watched today needs to slow down just a little. Slow down and allow the gag to flow. This gag, it'll flow. We went through probably 4 minutes of material in about 35 seconds. Your presence was great. I wrote that down. Both of you guys, it was great. That's it. Other than that, you need to make a big mess. Make a big mess.
Amen.
I mean, make a big mess. Instead of that pitcher, let it be a 5-gallon bucket, or
On the last one, right? On the last one, yeah.
And you need to, and get mad. What's going on? You see it.
Yeah.
What's going on? And then when you get the dousing, then we're like, okay, there it is. But yeah, don't be afraid to make a mess.
Randy, you had something you were busting to say?
Yeah. And I think some of this helps. Talking about the timing on it is just your spacing in here also. I would have liked to have seen this like on a luggage rack right here. So you're not having to come down into here
Right.
so much. But you can just, it's like 3 steps. You're here. 1, 2, 3. Pull it out. Big sign. It styles over and it's back down. And it just gives you the opportunity to turn towards your audience while you're doing it. Also, and it gives time for that pacing and any of the verbiage you want to do. It just gives you the time because you have purposeful movement between the 2 objects. So I like the term, it looks like a downpour. Especially when you're, rain, yeah, I think it's a downpour. It's okay, never mind. I also did put the eggs, I wanted to see more at the end. This little bit came out and hit you here. I was just waiting for her to pick this thing up and just finish you off. But I'd like there to be a line for some reason to just hit him with a bucket. I mean, right there. And I'm not sure what that is either. But once again, I just wanted to see. Just do it. That's okay. And the other thing I was going to say is, I'm not sure about, and I don't know that I have the answer either, but you want like 2, 3 puns, that kind of thing, water. And then he came back to a couple more signs, and then water again. I felt like once the water started, That's what I was interested in.
Stay with the water.
I would have stayed with the water the first time, and it hits you, and it's like, okay, let's try it again. Put it up, and just stay with the water then to max it out. My opinion.
I was thinking,
okay, with the rule of 3, and then also too, there wasn't enough motion to when it was you weren't getting the result you wanted. Okay, so it was the. Have you seen it now? You say, are you sure? Okay, how about now? I mean, there was nothing to. The other thing I noticed too is you had trouble reaching up there to pour that water. I mean, it wasn't a good move for you. So if you had something that you were like, okay, here it comes.
Or a funnel.
Yeah. Right. Something to make it easier for you to make that happen.
Yeah, mugging. Yeah. Tyler's about to bust the gut here. Tyler?
Randy, I agree with everything Randy said.
Yeah, you're smart.
Yeah!
Yes, sir.
But if she would pour the water down when you're sitting in the chair, if you caught some in the mouth, and then she could be laughing at it because everybody knows what's happening. But if you catch it in the mouth,
Louis told me that last night. So
if you catch it in the mouth and you spit the water on her, I think.
Then he won't have a partner because she won't allow it.
That's like the thing you're talking about.
I wasn't going to do that.
It's
after
okay,
I
he
asked
just
her
brought her in 5 minutes ago. She didn't realize it's coming.
But yeah,
That's right. That's right. Good. This is evolving. I like this. That's what this is about, guys.
So here's my take. Here's my take on the water bit. Is that the water bit, once you do it the first time, you've given away the gag. You've given away the bit that's going to pour in your face. And if you go off, what it should be, I think, the way that I would see it going, is that we're looking for a big mess. I 100% agree. If you're going to do that, the audience is looking for it. So you go, oh, now it's going to rain. Make that the final thing. That's going to rain. Ooh, there's the big rain cloud. Oh, and you come up with like a little a cup. And you go, whoo, you pour the water, and then you see it pouring in. Yeah, it's going to rain. I don't see anything. But, oh, okay, wait. Oh, now it's really. And then you get something bigger, and you just keep escalating. And that final 3 would be a bucket, pouring a bucket in. So you've gone one bucket, and then she's still, I don't see anything. Then you go, what? Get out of the seat. Get down there, get far enough away, have the legs higher or whatever, so that the back end or the viewing point or the telescope is here. So when you pop it off, all that water is going to come out in one big gush. Boom, and it'll hit you.
Yeah,
They're going to take one time instead of going, here it is again. Oh, here it is again. Oh, now, the lens cap is off. They already know the water is going to pour on you. But if you can catch them and surprise them by your pouring in it and it's still not coming, she's like, there's nothing coming out. I don't see anything. They know, the audience is going to know, oh, when you kick her out, you're already drawing, and now it's hook, line, and sinker waiting for it to happen. And then, like Tyler said, you catch all that in your face, you get a little bit in your mouth, and she comes down, oh, are you okay? Looks like you got wet. Big spray, and then boom, then a chase off or whatever. But let the rule of 3 be with the bucket. Small, bigger, bigger.
With a little cup, then it's a little bit bigger storm, then it's the hurricane.
Then it's the downpour.
Yeah, and then the downpour.
The monsoon!
Yeah. Then when she gets it, you spit, all that was a big blow, or something
Yeah.
like that. But thank you.
that was giving you your ending.
Yeah, that was good. That was very good.
That was giving your ending.
Yes, Randy, one more? We got to move
I
on.
don't know the physicality of what you do, but when that water hits the end, I wanted to see a chair tip over.
Yeah.
But it depends where you're at.
Okay, let me.
Force of the water comes down and hits you. It's the natural force of the physicality is gonna be you get hit by something in your face if you're sitting in that chair. That natural tendency is gonna push you back.
Okay, let me issue a challenge to all our students. If you have input, how you think this thing ought to end off? Would you get with this guy? I want you to carry a notebook around with you today and tomorrow and get as many inputs as you can. Then you two run them through, grab a couple of instructors and say, hey, would you watch this and tell me what you like? Okay? And then when we're ready, we'll try this again tomorrow maybe and see if it works a little bit better. This is what it's about, guys. I want everyone that's sitting here on your duff not getting involved to understand. This is what this training is for. Sitting there in your seats comfortable is not going to make you a better clown. Do you understand me? If you're not taking advantage of this opportunity, shame on you. Yes, I know it was only $444.
All inclusive.
All inclusive, but if you're not going to take advantage of it, why did you come? Get off your duffs and let's do something. I need to have this sheet filled tomorrow. We got 2 rehearsals tomorrow. Let's get this thing done. When you walk out of this camp on Saturday, I want you to hold your head up high and go, I'm ready.
Hey, Bubba, there's something else to add to that too, which I 100% agree in, is that when you're here at the camp, even if you're not performing, maybe you're coming up in a little while and you're performing, the thing is, be here to listen to the other people going up there and critique too, because even if the critique you're hearing in that ring is for somebody else, that critique, 100%, and if I go 110%, let's go higher, that critique you can utilize yourself as well. You can hear that and go, you know what? That's a good point. I should think about that next time I work on something too. Don't think that because you're coming up or that you have something else going on in these kind of critique situations, utilize this to your advantage because you have till Friday to utilize this. This is being given to you.
Absolutely.
Absorb it as much as you can. You paid for it. Get as much out of Jeff Potts as you possibly can.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff.
Okay.